Have you ever noticed that some piano players sit down at the piano, start playing, and somehow everything sounds beautiful? And the crazy thing is, they don't even need sheet music. What nobody told me when I started learning piano is how this works and that it's much easier than you might think. All it takes is a beautiful left hand pattern and a few carefully chosen notes. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite left hand patterns that instantly creates a beautiful dreamy sound. But before we start, you can download the free sheet music for today's lesson. You will find the link in the video description below. And if you are new here, my name is Melanie. I studied music education, and on this channel you will learn how to play piano with chords, how to improvise freely, and how to create beautiful music without feeling stuck to classical sheet music. And if that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and yeah, it makes sure that you don't miss any future lessons. So I would say, let's jump right in. Okay, let's start with the left hand. This is a 16th note pattern that sounds incredibly relaxing, and I will play it once for you. Beautiful, right? So place your left hand on the G, and now we are going to play a simple 1-5-8 pattern. That means G, D, G. So this is our starting position. And then after that, your thumb starts moving through the upper notes here while alternating with the index finger. Okay? And the motion is very smooth. So you are starting with the 1-5-8. Back to the index, then you go one down with your thumb, one up, one up, one down, one down, one up. Okay? And then again you start with the starting position. Look how my thumb and the index finger are moving. Wonderful, right? And we will count along the 16th notes, and yeah, we will play this a few times now, and don't forget to use your sustain pedal to make it sound more dreamy, okay? So we are starting. 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. Wonderful. So practice this left hand pattern a few times in a row, and attention, here we have the F sharp, that you keep this in mind, yeah? Then this left hand pattern will sound really beautiful. If you also find it fascinating how a few simple notes can create something this beautiful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you like this beautiful left hand pattern. I read every single comment, and now we will add simple right hand notes. And now that the left hand is doing most of the work, the right hand can stay very simple. Position your right hand like you would play a G major. Try it. And now let's start by playing only the root note, the G, on beat 1, like this. And again. Great. Now let's try the third, the B. And again. Now let's try the fifth, okay? The D. And a second time. Excellent. And that already sounds very musical, doesn't it? Now on the last part of the measure, you can add a tiny little 16th note as a little decoration, okay? Look, here I added a 16th note, and this 16th note falls exactly here on this note in the left hand. That means we are simply repeating the root note, okay? Like this. When we are counting, this is on the 4E and D, okay? Like 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1. Yeah, it's like it would be a 1, okay? 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1. So it's on the last D here with the index finger before we go back to the starting 1-5-8 position, okay? And now for that little extra note, you can use also other notes like maybe the F sharp, yeah, which is the major 7th, or you can use the 3rd or the 5th, yeah? I will show you a few examples. Let's start maybe with the F sharp, okay, like this. Look how beautiful this sounds. Or let's just try the whole thing on the B, yeah? Or we can also take all 3 notes of the triad. We are beginning with the B, and then we are going to the 5th and back to the root, okay, like this. And I think it's really wonderful how these tiny movements instantly make the music sound more expressive. And by the way, a quick reminder, if you haven't downloaded the free sheet music yet, make sure to grab it from the link in the description. You can print it out, keep all the exercises in one place and follow along much more easily. Okay, and now let's continue with the next exercise. Now we will alternate between the 3rd and the root, okay, between the G and the B, like this. 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the, okay. Together with the left hand it sounds like this. And you can do the same thing with the root and the 5th, okay, that you are starting here on the D and that you are alternating between the D and the G. Let's repeat this. First, root and 3rd. Now, root and 5th. Again. Yeah, and the left hand plays calmly the left hand pattern. Yeah, just keep the left hand flowing while the right hand alternates between the 2 notes. Okay, and now we will create a little bit more space, okay? So the trick is that you don't play this during the whole measure. that you are just playing it like this. 1 E enter, 2 E enter, yeah, and then you simply let the note ring. And then you are doing the same thing with the next pattern with the root and the fifths, like 1 E enter, 2 E enter, yeah, and then you just let it ring. Together with the left hand, it sounds like this. So that means the left hand keeps moving while the right hand relaxes, okay? Like this. Yeah, so when the left hand goes on the A here, then you just let the right hand where it is. Okay, and this instantly creates more space. So instead of constantly playing, yeah, you create contrast, and that makes the music feel much more emotional. Now let's create even more contrast. Until now, we've played little melodies and we alternated the notes in the right hand, but sometimes the most beautiful thing you can do is almost nothing, okay? So try holding just 2 notes for the entire measure. We are going to play intervals here. Look, we are starting with G and B with the root and the third, and we will just hold them during the whole bar, and the left hand keeps playing the pattern like this. And then we will take the root and the fifth, okay? Again. Beautiful, right? And this is so easy, but it sounds really wonderful. This is really a great way to create contrast and give your ears a little break from all the movement. You can also alternate between these different note combinations whenever you like. Yeah, sometimes you play small melodies, sometimes you alternate between 2 notes, and sometimes simply hold the notes and enjoy the sound. And this creates a wonderful balance between movement and relaxation, okay? And if you enjoy this way of playing the piano and you would like to learn how to play more freely using chords and patterns, then I highly recommend checking out my online course Modern Piano 1. In this course I show you step by step how free piano playing actually works with a clear structure, because let's be honest, in traditional piano lessons, we are often taught how to play pieces from sheet music, but very rarely how to sit down at the piano and create our own music. And that's exactly what Modern Piano 1 is all about. You will find more information in the description below. And now we are coming to the end. Now we will build a mini song. With everything we learned, we will create now a tiny little piece of music, okay? And for that, we will repeat some elements from this lesson, and we will start with the right hand, going up the G major triad, going up and down again, okay? Like this. Third, fifth, third. Wonderful. Now let's bring in a different rhythm, okay? That we are starting to playing these tiny, beautiful 16th notes, like this. Third. the root. Now we need something to relax, okay? Let's bring in the simple intervals. And again. Okay, now we are ready, and now we need a little bit of movement. So we are going to bring in the alternating notes now. And again. And then again, we start with the intervals again. Just relax a little bit. And when you want to come to an end, you just take the 1-5-8 shape for the left hand, and for the right hand you are taking the root and the third. Yeah, and then you have a beautiful ending. Okay, so this is just an idea how you could combine all the different exercises, that you are getting something like a mini song. You can repeat however you like, and I think this is a wonderful idea to practice all this stuff. So have fun experimenting with these ideas and creating your own music, and don't forget to check out the Modern Piano 1 course. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to watch this video next, where I show you another beautiful piano pattern that instantly makes your piano playing sound more professional. Okay, I will see you there.